A very somber day of trade is what we witnessed. In fact, the marginal gains that we saw in the first half of the trading session were actually erased and we ended pretty much flat. In fact, Nifty ended below the 19,400 levels. And it was interesting to see how the broader markets outperformed the benchmark indices in trade, with the mid cap and the small cap index hitting record highs. In terms of sectors, except IT, pharma, as well as the PSU Bank, all the other indices ended in the green, and it was the Nifty PSU Bank index which was the top losing sector. Overall, if you go to see, the advanced decline ratio as well was pretty much in favor of the bulls in terms of where broader markets go. A lot of stocks from the broader markets that are just nearing their 52-week high or have hit their 52-week high in recent trading sessions as well. Let's quickly look at the top gainers in trade today. So you had the Adani group of companies which saw some smart moves in today's session. You had Adani Enterprises which was up in trade, ITC, NTPC as well as a Hero Motor. Moving on the losing end, JFS, a second consecutive section of a lower circuit of 5% is what we've seen on the counter. And if you see in terms of trade, there are only sellers versus nil buyers on a JFS. Apart from that, if you go to see, the BSE has informed that now the exclusion will happen only from the 29th of August. Moving on, BPCL, Cipla, Eicher Motors as well as Bajaj Finserv, a few of the other top losers as well. Let's quickly look at the newsmakers. Marksans Pharma on the back of the US FDA approval was in focus. Mahindra Lifespace jumped to a record high on the back of a brokerage note, and you had a Brigade Enterprises also from the space that saw some smart moves on an acquisition. Life insurance companies traded with strong moves: SBI Life, HDFC Life, as well as New India Assurance. Lemon Tree hit an all-time high in today's session on the back of two property deals that they've signed. Welspun was also at a record high level after acquiring stake. BHEL also saw some smart moves in the last hour of trade. You had SGS Enterprises which dropped on the back of a large block deal, and you talk about Patel Engineering on the back of an order win, and Everready Industries which has traded higher for two consecutive sessions, in fact hit a 52-week high in today's session as well. So a lot of stock specific action is what we've been witnessing, as we've been mentioning in the last couple of trading sessions, but clearly the markets have been somber, but the underlying tone is still positive, and that's what analysts are alluding to.